Alright, we're pulling into Miracle Harley-Davidson dealership to see my friend Chuck. He took a job over here a few months back. Paul Bunyan Lumberjack. Oh, that's right. I forgot he was supposed to be here doing his thing. That'll be cool to see. We're here. Welcome to Badass Sunday with Mama Badger. Subject is, how do you pack to take a motorcycle ride for us women? A biker chick's perspective. Sonny's doing his perspective. You'll have to watch his videos, and this is my perspective. Just made it to Titusville, Florida on our way to Daytona for Biketoberfest. And I think Sonny's pointing to the shuttle. Woohoo! Alright, roll that intro. Baby, just push. Figuring out this whole GoPros. So we get here and Sunday started having problems with his bike. Nothing like being out of town and having bike problems. Fingers crossed. Everything goes well. We make it home. First, we have fun for the weekend and then make it home and he can do whatever he needs to do to fix it. Maybe it's a bad cat. Nope. He's not doing well. Go put it in the shop. I'm still recording, so we are pulled off to the side right now to see what's wrong because he's definitely having problems. We just left the Harley dealership, so if we need to go take it back, we're right here. We can do that, but let's see what he says first. Stay tuned. The dealership's right there. We need to go have it looked at. I'll follow you, because I don't want to be having to turn around all the time. So I want to start off by saying what I do to pack may not necessarily be like what you do to pack. My personality is I don't get stressed out when it comes to going on vacation. I look forward to it. And I'm pretty calm. There are things that I want to get done before I leave. Like I want the house to be clean and look nice. So I come home to a clean home, right? I have teenagers there, so they have instructions that it needs to be as clean as I left it when I get back. So far, when we've done this, they've done a good job. But anyway, so I have a list of stuff that I'll either write down, but I've pretty much got to a point where I've done this enough times, they don't necessarily need that list. But I'll tell you, I will tell you that my first thing on the list for anyone is sunblock. Lots of sunblock, or just sunblock to get through your trip. If you run out, hey, there's always the store. But that's the big thing. You don't want to be miserable. I used a lotion on my face that had sunblock in it, and I'm always reapplying it when I'm gone for a full day of riding. When it comes to clothes, I actually have a video that I've done in the past that I'm going to go ahead and insert it here that you guys can see. The video shows you my bag, what I put in it, how I put it in there, because that makes a difference too. A long time ago, somebody taught me to roll things up, not just fold it up, but actually roll things, and you get more in that space. And then just like any vacation or time that you take away, usually wherever you go, you really need something. You can either A, buy it, B, wash it. A lot of these hotels have a place to wash it. The big thing is you don't need to have everything. Like my jerseys in this world, if you take the perfume, like jeans, they take up a lot of room. You can't necessarily take 7 days worth of jeans. There's days where you may have to just wipe the bumps off, room right, but nobody's really looking. They really don't care. So as long as you have enough clean underwear, clean socks, then you're good. I know another thing is a concern is weather. Just trying to make sure you have things to keep you warm if the temperature's going to change. Depending on when we go and how much the temperature drops, the deciding factor of whether or not I pack my leather jacket or not. I always take a hoodie with me. I tend to get cold, especially when I go into restaurants and when the temperature drops at night. So making sure that I have that hoodie, that long sleeve. Bike seems to be running okay. Running good? Okay. If you're watching this, then you're going to have to watch my next week. Badass Sunday with Mom and Badger, because I'm going to take you down Main Street. You're going to get to see what Biketoberfest is all about. 2020 during the Corona virus. Again, you can see not a lot of visitors. So stay tuned. Watch my next video. Oh, and you gotta watch Sunday's video too. It'll come out Friday free ride, and it'll be his own video about the event. You gotta check it out. Okay, shoes take up a lot of room. And it depends on how much riding you're going to be doing. Some likely whatever shoes you have on when you're riding are going to be the ones that you use most of the time. So buy a pair of shoes that, just keep in mind, like, what can I pack that's not going to take up a lot of room, that'll look nice, and be for multi-purpose, right? You can be dressed up with them, you can dress down with them. So in this case, we're headed to Daytona Beach. I'm going to be at the beach a lot, so I've got a pair of flip-flops, but my flip-flops are dressy. Flip-flops don't tend to take up too much room, but they've got some bling on them, so if, say, I wanted to get all dressed up and look nice, I could just throw those on and go out as well. So in this trip, I've just got my boots I'm wearing and my blingy flip-flops. So when I ride, I'm a tank top girl. I can't handle, like, a lot of material flapping against me. And that's the first. This is so good. And it stinks on my skin. I have to be careful too. Like, I hate it when you have things that have zippers or extra little pieces and they're like banging up against you, and I just can't stand that. So I prefer to wear tank tops when I'm riding, especially when I'm going long distance. Luckily, tank tops don't take up much room. I go into too close too, so if I ever want to go out, I've got some nice dressier Harley, mostly shirts. So you can definitely pack your ride a bike wear and your go out and have a good time wear. It is possible, I promise. Alright, from my suits to my jeans to my shirts. Let's see. 19. A lot of times the hotels have what you need. I'm a big fan of throwaway razor blades for shaving. They have the bar soap. Sticky on shampoos and conditioners, so I take my own. You can buy little bottles. But you can really condense down. I mean, heck, now that we go to an airport, we can't have these big bottles and stuff, so you can always buy the little containers of what it is that you like, or buy empty containers like I do and just fill them up with what I want. You don't need the hair dryer. They usually have those. Straight iron? Maybe. I can get by without it. But still, those are pretty nice and flat. So if you had to have one, girl, you can make it work. So that's it. I think you'll be amazed at how much can be unpacked. My suggestion is to lay all out, everything that you want, look over it, decide do you really need it, kind of know what you don't necessarily need, put everything in there, those things you don't necessarily need, go ahead and start taking those out as you need to. We're lucky we're on 2 bikes, so we can pack a lot more stuff. I feel for you. If you've only got 1 bike and you gotta share it. Alright, before I go any further, guys, please help us out. In the YouTube world, they like to see a channel has subscribers. So, if you're watching the video and haven't subscribed yet, if you please subscribe. Make sure and hit that like button. If ring that bell, you get notified every time we put a new video out. And of course, you can find us on other social media channels, like this trip. Everything's being documented as we go, so you can follow along with us on Facebook. Coming to conclude my video. Again, go check out Sunday's video. He just said it's Friday free ride. You get the perspective of a male. As you can see, I'm sure he talked about touching the bike and doing all that stuff, but I let him do all that. I just get all my stuff together, make sure the house is good to go. No, he does help with that door, you would say. He does help. He does help with that. Write the list for the kids, what they need to do.